Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Dead Space 2. My name is Snow, and if you're just joining us right now, then what is wrong with you? Go back and start from the very beginning. Okay, last time I just... Ew, that's so nasty. I just finished quickly running through the last two angels. Another uneventful one.
Fight it, Isaac. You can't fight it. You have to let me go.
I'll never see you again.
Isaac, stop it. There's no other way. You have to do this.
Poor Isaac. I really feel for the poor guy. So yeah, the last two angels. The uneventful one, the one that actually looked like a human. I think his angel name was Tarbris or something? Tartar? Maybe no. Maybe it was Tartar. I don't remember. It really wasn't that important. Oh, so many goodies. Wait. I spent a power node to get into a room with 2 power nodes. That's pretty cool. Hopefully there'll be a bench soon. Probably finish upgrading my gun. You know, I never found out what upgrading alternate fire does for this thing. Does it increase the zoom? We'll have to ask Sid, you know. Maybe. Or she can at least find out. And there's a power node right here, wow. They really want you to have to get in there. Oh, there's a bench! Joy. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh! Already upgraded everything but alternate fire. Actually, you know what? Why not? Okay. Because... Oh! There's 3 bars. It's neat. Ooh, the store. Maybe I can get some more power nodes. So yeah, everything should have been fine. But it wasn't. So I had a few more sessions. Well, not a few more. I'm mixing things up. I had like one more session with the kids before suddenly, out of nowhere, we're attacked by the Japanese military. Because it doesn't make much sense. Okay, I'll grab 2 power nodes. And you, and the rest will be ammunition. This might be the last store I go to, so yeah. So everything's nuts. Oh, that's not it. Stasis module. There we go. Charge. Just how quickly it charges. That's nice. Maybe I should have been upgrading this.
This is it, Isaac. Convergence is almost here. Meet me at the marker.
I'm not looking forward to this at all. Oh, jeez. So yeah, the Japanese military was attacking us. Since Nerf was designed to fight giant monsters, we were woefully unprepared for this. They attacked quickly, and they got in and managed to slaughter quite a bit of personnel. I wasn't too worried because, again, these guys— Oh! It's you! Or is it a different one? I don't know. Oh, jeez. Backing up. Zoom out. Skitchy. Oh, wrong button, wrong button. There we go. New upgraded stasis unit should help. What's in here? Absolutely nothing. Let's go. So I wasn't too worried because, you know, I figured I could fix all the damage done by this. It would involve me, you know, outing myself, but it was pretty much done here anyway. Although this one I kind of forgot that the whole reason I came here was for a vacation. I mean, I really thought that after the whole second impact, this planet would be pretty quiet for a while, but nope! It's just tip of the iceberg. And that's a stand curse for you. Really should have seen it coming. So they managed to get the kids, to the Ava cage and get them suited up. Except, well, Ray's wasn't really useful. Wait, wait. Ray wasn't. She didn't go down to the Ava cage. How did you get through? You should not have gone through. There's a door. You guys cannot break doors, or did you forget that? Let's go. Oh, jeez. You cannot operate doors! So yeah, Ray was somewhere else, which I'll go to in a bit. So the Avas came... Oh, Shinji's and Asuka's. Oh, jeez. This is not what I need. Like, at all. Come on, reload, reload. Run, run, run. Let's pop that. Okay. Alright, awesome. Okay. Oh, jeez. Can I move this stuff out of the way? Or is it fine? It's fine. So, Shinji, oh jeez! Come on, get off, get off, get off. Okay, it's trapped in there. Fine, I'm totally fine with that. Oh jeez. What? It was stuck! You cannot go through walls! How are you doing this? Oh, this is so annoying. Open the door, open the door, open the door. Okay, let's see what this says. Okay. Oh, it's Timon. Okay, that's fair enough, but you still have to take responsibility for what you unleash. You don't get to say it was all for a good cause and immediately absolve yourself of all guilt. It doesn't work like that. Not even close. See, everything was seeming fine. Okay, back to the story. Everything seemed fine until 6, I think, giant Avas, identical Avas, came out of nowhere. They were dropped from a plane or some sort of ship or whatever. And that's when things started to take a turn for the weird. So these, I was in the control room and I heard someone say these were the mass production models or units or whatever. And what's in here? Was this a horrible mistake? It might have been. Wrong button! Okay. Locked. Alright. Despite the fact they were stuck fighting. Come on. Despite the fact that they were horribly outnumbered, Shinji and Asuka were actually doing pretty good holding off those things. And it looked like we might actually make it through. And then the giants and... Wait, what's the giant ray? Well, yeah, then a giant ray just appeared out of nowhere. A giant naked one by that. And I averted my eyes. And then... things started going crazy. Asuka got hit with one of the... Oh!
That marker is worth every life we just lost. I won't let you throw all this away.
Tell that to the people you killed. I just don't want to hear it. Okay, cutscene. This might be the end of the game, so I'm gonna have to hurry.
Thank you, Isaac. Now, time to die.
What?
It was a trap. I should have known. I'm not surprised, I'm just disappointed in myself. Is his brain melting from the...
Yours is the last body we need to be reborn. The Makers must be absorbed.
The Makers? You mean me? But Strauss said we could destroy the marker.
Not if we consume you first.
Okay, so there is
I
hope.
trusted you. Fuck you. And fuck your marker.
Okay. Come on. Okay. Where's the button prompt? Oh, did I win? I did not! Oh, jeez! Okay, you can't let her touch you. That's good to know. So yeah, Asuka got hit bad. She was... Once one of them... Because apparently they took these things down, then it stopped right back up. After a little bit. And there were spears dragging out all over her, Abe, and I can only imagine the damage was being... Can I stasis? Jeez. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's the point! Okay. So, Asuka went down, she was clearly dying. Shinji went ballistic, and then the giant naked ray appeared. And then suddenly everybody became soup. Oh, yes! Oh, jeez, I should have taken at least one shot. Oh. Is this a death animation? It's kind of prolonged, wasn't it? So yeah, everyone becoming sick. What? When I came to, because I became soup too, I found myself in a white, empty room. And a strange, adultish-looking Ray appeared before me, and she said... And, well, that's when she started explaining things to me. Apparently her name... Well, the name given to her by humans was Lilith, and she identified her as the giant, white figure thing. Not figure thing, what did I say? But she was the creature who was... in Terminal Dogma. She explained to me about, she had a lot of exposition to dump. So, oh, jeez, no, right there, bad, it's bad. Apparently, she knew a lot of things, now that, according to her, humanity had been merged into a single entity, which didn't sound good to me. So what she told me was that there was that humans of this world were a little bit different in that they were Did I win? Or is it just the next stage? Nope, I won. Oh wow, look at my health. Talk about cutting it close.
Reactor containment destabilized. A reactor breach is imminent. Evacuation of all personnel is required. This is not a drill.
Well, Isaac, it's going out the way you wanted to. Sad as it is, I guess that's a win.
Relocating auxiliary power systems. Reactor containment failure.
I still think you should try to find a way out.
Evacuate immediately all personnel, all civilians.
Ah, this is how it ends, I guess. Huh. Nicole's voice actor's last name is the same as Isaac's last name. That's interesting. Alright, so I'm just gonna continue. Oh!
Complete bastard! Was this your great plan? Dump me off and die?
He's not screwed.
Yeah, well here's another one. I'm crashing through the roof to get you. Now move your ass.
Wait, no, Ellie, it's too late. Stay clear of the station.
Yeah, well you don't really have a say this time. Heads up.
Alright, Ellie, come to the rescue. He can get out of this. He could live. Okay, I'm in control. Come on. I'm pretty sure we could be doing this a lot smarter. Like, okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Holy crap.
Chris, I gotta hurry. Okay, so Lilith told me about this old council of people who were trying to arrange it so that humanity became a single entity with them as, like, the head mind, so turning them into gods. Gendo wanted to do the same thing, except only to bring his dead wife's soul out of Evangelion Unit 1, which apparently was a thing, so that he can be reunited with her. What happened was that Rei, having bonded with Shinji, gave him the choice, and in his grief over Asuka apparently being dead, and his fragile mental state after the events of Nagi, he kind of just wanted the world to go away, and it wasn't a serious suggestion, but Rei took it as that, so yeah. Apparently humans were like the final, or kind of like a creature like an angel, sort of, so I was extremely different from them, so I could speak with Lilith. She then basically blasted my brain with the knowledge I would need to fight them. The knowledge I would need to find Seele if I could undo, or I think it was called Seele, whatever. The knowledge I would need to undo this if I could just undo instrumentality. So I had to go find the kids, which was easier said than done. Rei was easy, she was just waiting for me outside of the white room, which now had a door. Then we had to go find Asuka, which was also strangely easy, because we found her because we were looking for her, and she was in a hospital room, and in the room was a dead woman and a doll, both hanging from a noose, and she was in a corner crying, and I could only guess what that meant. I know now, but I'm not going to go into that. So I kneel down, I pick her up, and I say, "Come on, Asuka, it's time to go save the world." And she just looks at Rei and me, and she's flabbergasted we're there, and then we don't have time for questions, so we go and find Shinji. And he is in this weird open-air place with a blue ground surrounded by a lot of people we know. There's Gendo, there's a woman who looks kind of like Rei with brown hair, there's some of the people from the bridge, there's Misato, and he's in the middle, and they're all saying congratulations. So I just muscle my way through, grab his arm, say, "Alright, Shinji, let's go save the world." And he's also confused, and at this point, I'm not entirely sure how to fix things, but I have a vague idea that could possibly maybe work. One interesting thing about stands is that some of them can react in strange ways if they're in the presence of another stand. Since we're basically all of humanity right now, that means we're in contact with all stands. Which means that maybe, just maybe, Asuka's memory stand could send us back to before this happened, possibly, if we're lucky. I asked her to pull us all back into a previous memory. I forgot if I mentioned this, but she can basically create a pocket dimension that's a reliving of a memory. I'll post the details of that in the description, because this is the last episode of Dead Space 2. So we do that, and in her panic and desperation and whatever emotion, she only sends us back 3 days before the events happen. Fortunately, that's enough time for me. So I get up on the phone, I call Sid, Spoons, and Chapel, and forgot I didn't explain who Chapel was. I haven't explained what she is, but long story short, she is simultaneously Spoons' biological and adopted daughter. I will get into that in the next Let's Play. Please bear with me on that. And also, Nikki came along. He's Chapel's pet ferret creature. He's a strange thing. He says words, but only some combination of the word ferret, or some... He butchers the word like fur, it, or something. It's this weird language thing. I don't know what he is. He sounds like a Pokemon sometimes. So anyway, I call them to get them to help solve everything. And they come. So what happens is, Spoons and Chapel and Nikki, I give them all the information that Lilith just beamed into my head. And they go out, because that's all they needed. And next time I hear from them, they've infiltrated the headquarters, or whatever, of all... Was it 12? Maybe it was 13. I think it was 13. 13 members of Seele. And they've also gotten physical evidence of what they were trying to do, and now the courts were trying them because they've all been found naked in dumpsters. Spoons is weird. This is just her being weird. Don't question it. And yeah, Chapel is her apprentice. Just throwing that out there. It's not uncommon for a parent to take a child on as an apprentice. It's actually very well heard of thing. Don't question that. What Sid did was, Oh yeah, I forgot. So the other branches of Nerve during the whole debacle tried to make our branch self-destruct. So that was another thing. So what Sid did is using her stand, she basically just stopped all that, the self-destruct thing, sent a command to the other branches of Nerve to basically fry their computers, and then during the fight with the giant mass-produced Ava things, she took control of one of them at a time and had them attack the other. And these things didn't have super great AI, so when one of their own kept randomly turning against them and attacking them, they fell apart quickly. That was pathetically easy. As for Rey, apparently the reason we hadn't seen her until the whole human soup thing was because she'd been brought down to Terminal Dogma to trigger the whole thing. Because she was apparently, she wasn't born in the traditional sense. She was made using the DNA of Lilith and Yui Ikari, who I'm not led to believe, I'm told is Shinji's biological mother, and it was the brown-haired, Rey-looking woman I saw in the weird blue room of congratulations, which I will refer to as the place where I found Shinji. So this time, Rey just flat out didn't start the whatever thing. I went down there with her, well, hidden, you know. I was in Terminal Dogma ahead of time, and so when Gendo and her came down, I kind of just walked out, and I started confronting Gendo. He pulled out a gun, shot me, but I already had a protect up, so it just grazed me. He looked at me with a stunned expression and said, "How?" And then I just say, "I'm magic," and I fire a bolt of holy through his right shoulder blade, and he's starting to bleed out, but again, I can bring it back, so it's not a big deal. He just looks at me with a horrified expression on his face, and I just put one through his heart. Then I had a pair of handcuffs, so I handcuffed his arms and I handcuffed his legs. Then I bring him back and I leave a note on him. No, I don't leave a note. That was something else. Sorry, forgot. Never mind. Ignore the note. So after that, well, things went kind of normal. All the people trying to start instrumentality were found, caught, tried, and convicted. Well, that pretty much ended all the excitement. Yeah. So after that, Sid, me, Spoons, Chaplin, Nikki, we all went back after saying goodbye to the kids. And we didn't see them again for, I think it was 35 years for me. No, 36. I remember now. It was 36 years. Until one day I found them on the doorstep of our guild hall. Yeah, Sid, we have a guild. Sid insisted we call our guild the Golden Ending. I don't know why, but she did. And so we find them on our doorstep, and, well, apparently they had found themselves, well, in our worlds. What happened was, during the whole getting forced back from human soup to actual humans, triggered an event which actually doesn't have a name but should. It's the same thing that happened to us when we were first pulled through the dimensional rift, or tear. What was it again? I forgot. So they now had 2 different bodies. Well, one now. One from their home world and another that they use. That's kind of can't be used in their home world. So after their natural death in their real worlds, they got basically just pooped back out to the last place that had any contact with their world, which was ours. And so they show up on our doorstep, having asked around for me because I let them know that I went by snow before we left. And so they found us, and, well, they were kind of my responsibility, so I convinced the others to take them in, and that wasn't too hard. That wasn't really hard at all. Yeah, they're a good bunch of kids, even though they're not really kids anymore. They did learn a lot about their stands, which is good. Fortunately, Shinji and Asuka, well, they eventually got together, but they never had a kid, which is good only because it would have been really traumatic having left their child behind, having to live without them now. So they never really got around to having a kid, which was good for that. The credit's still going, jeez. Yeah, so, well, they had stands, so they needed to learn how to defend themselves. So Sid decided right then and there to take Asuka on as her apprentice because she liked her moxie, so she said. Crow took on Shinji and he learned black magic. And Rose... Oh yeah, you don't know who Chapel is, you don't know who Rose is either. Okay, I'll just say that Rose took on Rei as her apprentice. And I will get into who Rei is in my next Let's Play. Rei... I'll get into Roses. Did I say who Rei is? No, who Rose is in my next Let's Play. Which isn't going to be Dead Space 3. I know that exists, but I'm just going to pretend that it ends with this. Because I've heard that both the endings, and I don't know how there's two endings, but both endings for Dead Space 3 kind of sort of suck. So I'm pretending this is the end of it. So no Dead Space 3. Also, Sid doesn't have that on her Steam account. So yeah, it ends with Dead Space 2. So as far as I'm concerned, everybody lived happily ever after. At least everybody that matters. Except for that horde of innocent people. All the named people we know that matter live happily ever after. I think. Maybe. You know what? Just never mind. We're ending it there. Yeah, so I asked Sid... Well, I was interested in the whole fighting...
This is Flight Team EG9 to Control. We have completed the flyby. There's nothing left. I repeat, Titan Station has been completely destroyed.
And the marker?
Negative. Nothing survived this, sir. Marker Site 12 is a total
12?
loss.
Pity. Recall all flights and return to base. The other sites will have to pick up the pieces.
Nope! It's over! It's all over! It ends here! That was all just a random hallucination of mine. It never happened. Oy. So yeah, I asked Sid for another game, sort of like this one, but less struggling to survive-ish thing. Apparently this genre is called survival horror, which, I get the survival part, but what about this is scary? I mean, it's just zombies. Granted, there's zombies that were heavily mutated and of alien origin, but still just zombies. They're not some sort of eldritch horror from beyond the realms of existence, come to lay waste to all that we know and love. I mean, come on. Jeez, what's so scary about zombies? So anyway, she did suggest one game to me. What was it? Oh, System Shock 2. I was a little hesitant about playing System Shock 2 next because I haven't played the first one, but she tells me that they tell you everything you need to know within the introduction cutscene. So if you have never played the first System Shock, you'll be just fine to tell you all that you need to know. So yeah, my next Let's Play will be System Shock 2, but for now, everybody, my name is Snow, and I am signing off.